What's up? Okay, so I'm standing up because I'm sick of tired of this camera keep going backwards and forwards with the freaking lighting. So the best way of doing it is just by like keeping it going like it's got a bunch of like ADHD tablets. So I'm basically like a freaking Ritalin now. So there you go, look, natural light, absolutely smashing. Brilliant day. I think don't normally slate Scottish well because I don't, because look at it, it's freaking great. I know you haven't heard of the word of the day, and I'm gonna give you the word of the day. What's the word of the day? Oh, no, I think I've touched on this before. Like when you're bored, you basically get depressed because your body's not feeling like it's doing anything. You're not productive. You're not moving forward. And you need to just go out there and do it and get something and do something and become someone. This is what you need. It's your primitive instinct coming out. You actually need to make yourself basically entertained. So you need to go out there and you need to just find something that you have a little bit of interest in. You never know. Always take things like a pinch of salt like that. If you think, I want to go and throw some axes, a freaking tree or whatever. Not like, like any like tree huggers and nothing. Or even just like, I don't know, going around and going like a freaking dog show and helping people out and doing that, just doing something to alleviate your boredom, even if it's just going for a walk, especially in COVID. Even though you're restricted, it doesn't mean you're restricted from literally everything. You can still go on walks, Basically, exercise is great, right? You don't have to be like a fitness freak to do exercise, getting out of freaking bed, exercise, you know what I mean? You actually doing something, your body actually like snapping out of that depressive mode and getting out there and doing something, even if it's just learning something new and just keeping yourself in the notion. Too many people spend their time procrastinating, and procrastinating can be good. It can be healthy to, to take some time, take a little bit of a break and know your limit, learn your boundaries, but you don't want to procrastinate too much to the point where you're feeling like you're not doing anything and then you basically feel like you ain't getting anywhere, because you need to just get somewhere. Definitely, if you feel like you're procrastinating too much, go out and learn something, go out and find something new, go out and learn language or whatever, because as weird as it sounds, it actually helps. Or your brain is wired to always take in new collected information, and you want to be putting in as much positive information as you can. So basically, you have to give it the healthy amount of ingredients for your brain to process properly, and then you can become a healthier person when you're basically treating your brain with healthier nutrients. It's like anything, you pick up a tree, it's not going to be a very good tree, is it? But you give that tree some like really good natural ingredients, that tree's going to end up growing up really good and healthy. It's the same with the brain. TV, a PlayStation, Xbox, a PC, anything like that, it's good. Like, it's good to have leisure, It's good to take your mind off things, but if you do too much of it, and then that's when you have an excess of like dopamine and stuff, which is dopamine is great. It's feel good. If you have too much of it and then you kind of become tolerant to it, and then you're like, well, it's not doing it to me anymore. I feel like I'm just relying on it, and then you're not doing anything about it. Just sometimes mix it up. So with anything, you have something too much and it becomes stale, and then it becomes repetitive, and then you're in a loop. Go out and do something, and just throwing your brain out there actually helps, and it just makes your depression like less. You know what I mean? Because not only are you distracting yourself, but you're giving your brain like healthy nutrients. Because if you feed your depression with just sitting around and not doing anything, it's like giving like a child a Big Mac like every day, like giving your child like Macca's every day. It's not going to be healthy, is it? I mean, it's good for a treat every now and again, but not every day. Yeah, definitely. You want to give it like some fruit and veg, and sometimes they don't want to eat fruit and veg, but it's good, it's healthy. So as long as you give your brain enough information to help yourself and to improve yourself, and then that's basically what's going to end up, and I won't say beat depression, but it will definitely help in recovering from depression. Actually going out and doing something. If you have a car, just go take a drive. If you've got legs, which I think most of you like do, then go for a walk. If you want to go like find something new, like go play like pool or snooker or darts, or read a book, or just go learn something, anything that you just come out the top of your head and you'd be like, I'm gonna do that. But obviously you gotta be legal, and it's gotta be like, not ridiculous, like, shanking someone's nan or something, you know what I mean? So yeah, so obviously relieving your boredom is something you have to remember. That's the word of the day, relieving. And I don't mean relieving in that way before you start getting it your day. So definitely remember that one, because that one that can easily slip from your mind. So if you can and you're bored, Just find something that may interest you and be like, oh, I want to get a new hobby, because people want to know more about your hobbies. Builds character. So it's all the reason to. You've literally got no reason why you wouldn't. So just go do it. If you want to go and learn how to do archery, then go do archery. Because at least you have like a talking point, then you can go, oh, I do archery. And then you basically have like a whole new dialogue conversation right there, just because you did archery that one day at one time. Makes you more interested. People will end up liking you a bit more because you've got a bit more character to you, and it just makes you just all round better person. Definitely, if you get bored, just go out and do something positive, or do something that's gonna that you can just talk about, and it just really helps. Trust me. You just try it. You know what I mean? Don't knock it till you try it. So that was the message of the day. Bit of a shorter one, bit of a chaotic week, I tell you. Definitely think about that, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Yeah.